Hey guys, what's up? Conservative Dirk, Conservative Chad. I'm here. An update on yesterday's video. My rap challenge got met with a big no. Well, it didn't get a no. It got a bunch of name calling and cussing. That seems to be how millennials handle everything now. It's just name calling and cussing. When I was a kid, I grew up in the 70s and 80s, and if you name called and cussed with somebody and you sit there and name called and fought with them and called them names and argued, you were going to get in a fist fight, That's the thing, you learn, the actions created consequences, it led to a fist fight. Now, they have, kids now and millennials and adults, young adults, they argue on their phones all day and nothing gets resolved. There's no consequences to their actions. It's just whoever wins the fight is, who doesn't get bored and leave the conversation, I don't win any fights on Twitter because I leave after like 2 tweets. I'm not going to sit there and argue. Most of the time you argue with somebody that doesn't even listen to you. They're just waiting to come back at you with an insult. They find something in what you said to insult. That's 90% of Twitter fights, is just looking for someone to insult. It's very sad, and nobody listens to nobody, and there's no cordial debate or nothing. There's no politeness. It's just screaming into the void, man. It's a crazy place, and I really think that at some point this leads to really bad mental illness. It already is. We already have a mental illness problem in this country, and it's gonna get a lot worse. A lot worse. I'm telling you right now, in 10 years, we're going to look around and go, holy shit, we have a bunch of nut jobs. Because that's what we're breeding, okay? Here's why I say this. You spend all your days on the internet. Not everybody, not everybody's the same. And I'm not judging the whole group of people by what I'm saying here. I'm just saying this is going to lead to some people being crazy and a lot more crazy people. Because you're being raised that, the Twitter and the Facebook, it's just a bunch of people looking for praise. And any way they can get praise, they will get praise. If they're not getting praise, they're going to get attention somehow. So they'll cuss and scream at somebody to get attention. Or they'll be on there, I see this a lot on Twitter, where they'll be on there, I'm going to kill myself for attention. There's a ton they're just attention-starved people that get on there and go crazy to get attention. This is not sanity. This is the opposite of that. This is insanity, and we're breeding it. I can't imagine growing up with that environment. You're not taught to be polite or cordial or nice to people. No, you're taught to be smarky, and you want followers, be smarky and snarky and just an asshole all the time. And oh yeah. That'll get you praise. That'll get you those hearts and those thumbs ups that they crave. Yeah, it's sad, man. And they want to. Nobody's addressing the problem, and that's why I say that it's going to get a lot worse. Because we're not addressing the problem. How do we address the mental illness problem in this country? Blame it on guns. It's not helping the mentally ill. Yeah, It's weird. But anyways, to the point, enough of Twitter talk. Here's the thing about Twitter. You can leave, That's what, you can leave, If you're being harassed or bothered, turn it the fuck off, I guess, if you don't have any friends and family to talk to, it's probably rough, I have a life. I have friends. I have a wife. I have, family. I have shit. I have a job, I have a life. I can't, it don't bother me as bad, but I imagine if you're younger and haven't had a life or, don't have friends or something, yeah, it's probably a little harder to get off of there. And therein lies the problem. You've always been on it. You don't really realize, hey, life's, pretty good if you put that shit down and go outside, go camping, do something, yeah, you have to put this shit down, man. I like to take breaks, man, 4 or 5 days, a week sometimes. And then go back, You can't be on there all the time, man, because you get worked up, man. I get too worked up being on there. People are assholes. So, yeah. I think there's a mental illness problem coming. But anyways, this is on to the point of my video. Something happened at the Oscars that I'd never seen happen before. Jimmy Kimmel said that the Black Panther could be nominated, for 2017 because it came out in 2018, but it'd be nominated next year. That's no one's ever done that ever in the history of the Oscars. No one's ever said, "Oh yeah, well this movie couldn't win." Not Titanic, not Avatar, nothing has ever got that kind of treatment but Black Panther. So Disney sees it, and so Disney's pumping like 85 mil into their marketing campaign already. Usually you don't start advertising for Oscars until like November, but no, they're doing it now. They're cranking out the Oscar advertising because they see, well, we're going to get them, an Oscar for Black Panther, which is dumb because no other Marvel movie's ever been nominated. This is stupid. But hey, at least it's a movie that'll have some action in it that'll win Best Picture, The only thing that'll hurt it is because there's going to be a lot of black movies out this year, and if a really gay black movie, that Black Panther, you can't beat that. You got black, you got a lot of black people, but gay and black trumps black. So that's how you decide who wins Oscars. If you want to bet on the Oscars, just go with like the most wokest thing, Oh, who's in this? What is it? Oh, gay black. Oh, that wins automatic. Moonlight, automatic win. If you didn't think Moonlight was going to win a Best Picture, then you don't understand culture. Yeah. But and one more thing before I go here, I want to talk about this too. If a lot of people worry because there's a lot of arguing and back and forth, snarkiness on in the Comicsgate community over shit and a lot of infighting. Comicsgate falls. It's not a big deal, guys. Here's the thing about groups. Groups get too big, or groups get too full of themselves, or what have you. Too much of the group think. You're not in the group, or you don't think like the group, or people telling people how to think, or you used the wrong word there, you shouldn't say this. Who cares? I hate groups. Here's the problem with groups, man, is because once you get in a group, then it's groupthink. And once you get in a groupthink mentality, you're not yourself anymore. You're not free. You're not, you lose a little bit of yourself and your freedom because you got to conform to the group. And if Comicsgate folds, it's not a big deal. It ain't about Comicsgate. It's about comics and getting better. And there'll still be us fighting. I mean, if Comicsgate folds, it ain't going to fold the YouTubers. I mean, we'll still be here, What is there, 9,000 of us now doing comic book videos? I mean, they ain't going away. That's not going away anytime soon. I mean, it's probably going to grow. It's going to grow even more. It's going to keep growing. So Comicsgate, it's just an idea. It's just it's not it's not anything. If it falls, who cares? I don't worry about groups. I worry about people. There's people I like. I don't want to see them go down, but if the group breaks apart, and who cares? It's not a big deal. It doesn't matter. Something else will form in its place. It's not a big deal. Groupthink's not, something to be proud of or jump into. Who cares? I don't, nobody talks for me. I talk for myself. That's why I like YouTube, because I can say what I want to say and have no rush. I don't have 140 characters or what have you. I can say whatever I want to say. You can respond and I can ignore it. That's, the best thing about YouTube is, I'm not going to get 900 people in my, notifications wanting to scream at me about something, I can get 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 maybe, but I can just ignore them. It's YouTube, and they're not going to gang up on me. It's YouTube. It's way cooler, way calmer, way more peaceful. Yeah, that's all I really want to talk about. Groupthink is just, I think it's dangerous. I just want to hit on a bunch of little things, Just do your thing, man. That's all we can do is just do your own thing, have your own voice, and be yourself, man. I mean, that's all, really. That's it. Who cares about he say, she say bullshit, and little groupthink bullshit, and little arguments and stuff? None of that shit matters. What matters is, some stuff's happening in Marvel. Will it? Yeah, I don't know. Will it help? Let's hope. Ta-Nehisi Coates is gonna ruin Cap. It's so hard to care about Marvel when they do something like that. Yeah, I want them to be better, but I feel like that's just spitting in my face, hiring him to write Captain America. I don't know. Just a lot of thoughts this morning, just talking shit, talking to you guys. I want to appreciate everybody that subbed. I got 104 now, and it's awesome. It is awesome. Thank you guys. Thanks to the people that were with me from the beginning, man. That is so cool. And you guys are why I do this, man. I do these videos. I want to get more up. I'm going to not be on Twitter, so that'll help. Maybe I can get more video content up this week. And I want to get more than 1-2 videos a week. I want to start trying to get back to doing, 4 or 5 videos a week. So that's what I want to do, And I thank everybody. Thank you guys so much for watching my videos and subscribing. And if you guys have been with me for a while, that is freaking awesome. I love it. Thank you guys. You guys are why I do it. You're cool, and I love that. And I love my comments, and I love my comments section because it's always cool, guys. So thanks a lot, everybody, man. I'm going to try to get more videos up this week, as many as I can. I might even, the WWE Fastlane pay-per-view tonight. It's going to be probably a sneaky show, but I might review it. Maybe I'll review it in the morning, try to do more things like that. Review what I want to review, what I watch, what I read. I'm going to hopefully get more read now that I'm not messing around on Twitter, and that'll be cool. I want to make this channel better, and you guys help me. If there's something you want, something you want me to do, if you want me to bring back an old character or something, just let me know in the comments. I can do that for you guys. I want to do more comedy stuff too, and more reviews of comics and movies and wrestling, whatever, I reviewed The View, for God's sakes. I'll review anything. So, yeah, and if there's something you guys want me to review, like a movie or something, just hit me up in the comments, and I'll do that, man. Anything you guys need, I'm going to try to do it for you. I'm going to try to make this channel as cool as possible. And I'm going to put more work into it and more stuff into it. And let's just have fun on here. And I got 100 subs, man. I'm good. That was my goal. So that was my goal, is to get 100 subs, My goal is not to monetize. My goal is not really to do much but talk to you guys and just, have a place to vent and use my freedom of speech and talk about the travesties going on in the entertainment industry. It's kind of shitty, but comics and movies, and but that's really it. Thanks a lot, guys, as always. Enjoy the comics, enjoy the movies. If you're watching Fastlane tonight, hopefully it'll be good. I'm not hoping it's shitty, but you never know. WWE pay-per-views before the big ones always seem to be just throw on there, but we'll see. And maybe I'll review it tomorrow. You guys let me know what you want. If there's anything you guys want me to review or check out, I'll do my best to do it. And just let me know, man. Everybody, you guys have a great day.